Hi, Team Nation. So what's going on? It's Matt Kenny Course. Happy June 1st. Really hard to believe we're here already. June 1st, honestly. 2.5 months left of my summer. My summer in college started all the way back in mid-May, 2 weeks ago. It's now been officially about 2.5 weeks since my uh, summer has started. Honestly, I've been enjoying it. It's been very nice and very pleasing. And um, 2.5 months will go very slow, hopefully. So it's sad how I won't be able to play Madden in my summer, the new Madden, because last year the new Madden dropped in like late July. I literally had a whole month, a whole 3.5, 4 weeks before school actually started for college for me. And then, yeah, I had to go in. Okay. But now it drops August 25th, and that's even if you get the best edition, August 28th for the standard edition, and so on and so forth. So honestly, it's not really much to look forward to this summer in the video game world. Besides playing Madden 20 still, or like Fortnite or Call of Duty or like GTA or like other games that you like, Walking Dead or whatever. Today I'm going to be proposing the playoff edition FanDuel and also a playoff game that will encourage participation for the non-playoff players, because most of the things are where, hey, I get it. And first of all, if you guys are wondering what this is, we have a league called the Coach K Football League, TKFL, and it is honestly, it's very subtle, but probably one of the best leagues around the nation. I mean, we do a pretty great job thanks to great commissioners out there. And even though I'm the owner of the league, it doesn't mean I do all the dirty work. It doesn't mean that I do all the work. Like, I give a lot of people credit in the league. Obviously Julian, Jay, I know Daniel, and so many people out there. Cooper, a lot of people. And so obviously used to be Nelly, and of course Aaron, you too. And a lot of work you guys have done, whether it be now or in the past, you guys made this league thrive, and that's really all it is. That's what makes a good franchise. Is people who are dedicated and commit. You're not on every second, but you're on once a day for at least maybe a half hour, and you're playing your game. An hour. Making trades. Looking around and doing things. You're making moves, and like a real GM, and that's what makes it no cheese. And I'm really impressed with the league. If you guys are interested in joining the CKFL, you're gonna have to comment below and get in our Discord. There is gonna be a waiting list, but of course we are starting back up in Madden 21 as well once the Madden 20 season ends, because of course there is not a feature in the game where you can carry over franchise. In MLB The Show, they have it where you can carry over your franchise data from the previous game, but you can't for this one. So really quick, the playoff things, like, we have a rule in our league where if you make the playoffs, if you make the wild card, you get a dev upgrade. If you win the wild card, you get this. If you win the Super Bowl, you get to choose one player and make him superstar. If you win your conference championship, you get plus ones to like all the stats of one player besides speed or throw power or whatever. But what about the people that aren't in the playoffs? They want to be spectators. They want to go ahead and be out there, and they want to be able to get some rewards. And honestly, this is a good chance, I think. I think we have to do it because we can't just do, I feel like, the normal game of the week. We can't just say, hey, there's 4 wild card games. I really like the Bears against the Saints. I think that's going to be a really great game. Let's do it. Game of the week. Okay? That honestly should not really be a thing. I think that honestly that's kind of like, Like, I feel like that's kind of like, nothing special, okay? What I think we should do is we can do one of two things. What we do is we can have it where we predict, okay, the Super Bowl champion. There's so many different games we can do. First one we can do is we can do the perfect bracket game. So we can have it where everybody, picks, they submit their bracket. We have a picture of the bracket. They literally draw it on a piece of paper. Guys, it takes what, 15 minutes? And even that takes 10 minutes to draw it and think and analyze. 10 minutes. So don't say that's too hard, too long. That's very easy. It's a matter, and trust me, I'll do the grading, I'll do the dirty work, I'll add it up and all that stuff. That's a good way. Okay? It's fun, it encourages participation, and it'll be more fun for viewers. What will be the rewards? I don't know. We will decide the rewards once we vote on what game we're playing. Number 2 coming in is going to be a playoff fantasy. Okay? So, a playoff fantasy is really weird. And it's going to take a whole screen here. So, what playoff fantasy is it's going to be the same FanDuel points. Okay? This one's going to be way too complex, but it's going to be the most strategic and probably the most fun. What would happen is you would start off in the playoffs with this roster. Okay. And you would even pick a head coach. How that works is, okay, you literally receive a quarterback, a running back, a wide receiver, all that stuff, right? And then what happens is that you look at all the teams. Okay? Lions and Rams, they have byes. You have the Bengals and you have the Chargers. They probably have byes, right? So everyone's going to say, hey, and keep in mind, guys, how this works is simple. You have the roster of a quarterback, running back, and so on and so forth. How this works is simple. The points are cumulative. But since we have Excel, it'll be easy. So what happens is, let's say I pick the whole Lions team. I'm all in on Lions. All Lions. Okay? Do you know the problem with that? The problem with that is that you're not going to get any points week 1, the wild card week. So if you want to be all in on the Lions, or all in on the Bengals, or all in on the Chargers, or all in on the Rams, if you're a non-playoff team, you can literally do that, but you're going to be behind. If you're gutsy, you would pick, Matt Kennedy has a 6 seed. I think he had a chance to go all the way. I'm going to choose all Bears. And what's the difference between all Bears, all Lions? Matt plays week 1. I'm going to be up big against Julian. And it's going to be notice how there's no defense. So you're not going to be getting that many negatives in this one. I'll go over how points are scored. I'll go over all. It's so easy. There's only 4 games, bro. It's not that hard, bro. So I'm telling you right now, man, I feel like that's the one that we should do because it's strategy. I'm telling you. People might want to do like 2 Bears, 2 Saints, 2 this, 2 that. The catch is that once your player loses, okay, if I have a quarterback, once my player loses, it's gone. There's no more points. And it goes all 4 weeks. Wild card, division, conference championship, Super Bowl. Again, I think in this strategy, we could possibly have a reward where it's like no joke. Like, I don't know, dude. I really don't know. Like, it would probably be a decent reward. Not like, the normal game of the week reward. Probably a little bit better than that. Okay? So there's got to be something for those non-playoff teams. And I think this is a way, and trust me, we can still have it where, the playoff teams can still play, but I feel like that'd be a little bit riskier because you might, you gotta be careful with what you choose. But the whole point of the story, though, is that I'm telling you guys right now that I feel like this would be a good idea. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what your idea is, and peace.